Your high school is having its advanced placement credentials challenged? That sounds serious. What happened? Political zealots are complaining about perfectly reasonable test questions on the government exam? Well, you don't find a lot of moderation these days when it comes to politics. What was the question? A student believes that fatal shootings of unarmed African American men by police officers is not necessarily due to racism. This student is most likely A, a Democrat, B, a black woman, C, a Republican, D, a Democrat-leaning woman. Actually, I can see how some parents and students might object to that. Don't you think you should be teaching students to question stereotypes rather than reinforcing them? They're not stereotypes if they're true. Do you have any questions that represent opposing points of view? You don't know what I mean by opposing points of view? Well, let's say a question that asks, a student believes that criminals who merely steal or vandalize should not be arrested or prosecuted unless they commit acts of violence. This student is most likely A, a Democrat, B, a black man, C, a Republican, D, a Republican-leaning woman. That's not a good question. Why not? Because there are no Republican-leaning women. Republicans are all white men. I think we're getting to the heart of the problem. Maybe you could offer open-ended essay questions. What are those? Well, for instance, why might well-intentioned, informed people hold legitimate differing opinions about the root causes of police shootings? You can never ask a question like that. Why not? Because it encourages students to think? What's wrong with that? It's your job to teach them what to think, not how to think. Where did you get that idea? You don't know. It's just what you were taught.